Welcome back, Margaret Larry families. It's Mrs. Loma, the principal. I just wanted to do a virtual open house for you since you can't be coming into the school this year without an appointment. I'm going to start by introducing our staff and then letting you know about some of the programs that we're going to do this year. So let me share our staff. We're so happy to be back in school and have the kiddos back. It's always a great atmosphere when we have everyone here at school. Our kindergarten teachers are the same as last year, Mrs. Remsen, Miss Colvin, and Mrs. Matson. First grade, we have two of our returning staff, Mrs. McLaughlin and Mrs. Shad, and Mrs. Lamio is joining us again. She was a third grade teacher here a few years ago, and we're thrilled to have her back. Second grade, we have the same staff, Miss Scott, Mrs. Sharon, and Mrs. Whitlock. Third grade returning, we have Mrs. Hurlson and Mrs. Powers. Fourth grade this year, again, Mrs. Perla and Mrs. Richards. Fifth grade, we have Mrs. Yearling returning, and we're pleased to have Mrs. Burgess joining the staff. Sixth grade, we have Mrs. Burns and Mrs. Perusich returning. And our support specialists, we have Miss Anderson in Title I, Miss Salvani in Library and Technology, Mrs. McGree in Special Education, and this year we were blessed to get another special education teacher, Mrs. Sayer. Some of our support specialists are Miss Rausch for music, Mr. Sufu is our new counselor, Mrs. Goldseth is our reading coach, and Ms. Holman is our SOARS personnel. We also have Judy, our secretary in the office, Darcy, our playground monitor, Bob, our engineer who takes care of our grounds, Mary and Christine are our cleaners, and Nurse Katie. And in our kitchen this year, we have Katrina, Cheryl, and Rhonda. So this year we worked on a vision statement and revising our vision statement. And what we came up with is we are a community of active, persistent learners. We start with that word community. Community means everyone. It doesn't just mean teachers. It doesn't just mean students. It means you as families as well. We are a community, and as a community, we work together. Active was very carefully chosen because we want kids to be active learners. We want teachers to be active in the way that they plan lessons, and we want parents to be active in their child's education. Persistent, that means we don't give up. Even when things are difficult, we persevere and we are persistent learners. And that last word, learners, was again carefully chosen. Even as teachers and staff, we are constantly learning. As parents, I know as a parent myself, I am constantly learning, and so are you. And so it's not just our students who are learners. We are all learners together. So our vision statement is we are a community of active, persistent learners. And this is what we will continue to work toward as our vision. This year, our theme was, it starts with me, because everyone has to take part in this vision. Students, staff, and families. And it starts with us. Like last year, we are giving out magnificent Mustang certificates. These are like being good certificates. Each Friday, teachers will be choosing a magnificent Mustang of the week. Those students will be recognized at our virtual school-wide assemblies each Friday. Students will also be putting a sticky note on the Mustang 200 Club outside the office. Our school-wide expectations are summed up in ABBA. Achievement. Kids should do their best and try their hardest. They should do their best work. Behavior. Treat others the way you want to be treated and use good manners. B. This used to be at school all day and every day and be on time. Last year, we changed it to be healthy and engaged in learning, which goes right along with our vision to be an active learner. And attitude, to look at the good in everything and to be positive. Our school-wide reward and parent communication system involves ABBA calendars. Each night we ask that you simply look at the calendar and sign it. If a student happens to be absent or maybe they did not complete their homework, this will be indicated on the side with a letter crossed out. Each week, students have the opportunity to earn 2 stamps on their ABBA tracker. As they earn the stamps, they achieve different levels. Students earning the white level get a free homework pass. Students earning the copper level get a free homework pass and an extra recess. Students earning the silver level get a free homework pass, an extra recess, and an item from the treasure box. And students from the gold level get all of the above and get to participate in an ABBA party. Each grading period, students will also have a reading goal. This goal helps kids to build that reading habit. When students meet their goal, they will get a bonus stamp on their ABBA tracker. So if they happen to forget their homework one day, making their reading goal will make up for it. Our staff will be studying the book, Figuring Out Fluency in Mathematics, Moving Beyond Basic Facts and Memorization this year. We know that students need to know their math facts, but this year's practice may look a little different than it has in the past. We will be asking that students participate in Family Fact Night and Family Reading Night twice per week. By encouraging our students to learn their math facts and to read at home, we build good study habits in kids. When kids read and practice their math facts, they put a sticky note on the 200 Club board by the office. And when the board is full, 10 students are chosen for a prize. I just want to thank those of you who are following our parking lot procedures. We are really working hard to make the parking lot safe. Thank you for pulling all the way forward when you drop your child off in the morning. Thank you for getting out of your car to meet the kids and walk them across the parking lot at the end of the day. Working together, we can make our parking lot safe. And thank you for doing your part to help out. Most students will be eating in their classroom this year. Desks are cleaned before and after meals, and kids wash their hands before they eat. All students are able to eat both breakfast and lunch free again this year, so feel free to take advantage of this great opportunity to not have to make lunch. In order to stay healthy, we're implementing the following safety procedures: masking and physical distancing, designated doors for students' arrival and departure, which is on the north side of the building. Grade levels go out together this year at recess. We have disinfecting kits in every classroom, and visitors who come to the building come by appointment. Now, I know that there are also some questions as we go through. One of the questions is, what if my child gets sick at school? Our nurse has developed a chart to help you as a parent to know if you should send your student to school or if you should keep them home. So this chart has gone home, and if it hasn't, then it'll be going home soon. Please keep your child at home if they are sick. It's very important to stop the spread of not only COVID-19, but any of our different stomach flus or bugs that go around. So keep your child home if they're sick and follow this chart. And if you have questions, please call the school and talk to our school nurse. If your child is sick, we will be following the same procedures as we always have. We'll be calling you to come and get them or for you to send somebody to come and get them. So another question that I've gotten is, what if someone in my student's classroom is diagnosed with COVID? Well, you'll be notified with a shout out if someone in your child's grade is diagnosed with COVID. Last year we did shout outs for anyone in the school who was diagnosed with COVID, but this year we're only going to do that per grade level, so you don't get quite as many shout outs. If your child is considered a close contact, it'll be recommended that your child quarantine. Teachers will gather schoolwork so that your child can keep up with assignments in school, and absences will be marked with a medical excuse if you provide us with your letter from the health department. Classrooms are disinfected each evening by our cleaning staff, and additional cleaning is done if a positive case of COVID is reported in a classroom. This year, since we are in phase 3, we are excited to be doing lunch on the lawn as our open house. We are not having parents come into the school, but instead we are going outside. And because we have a big enough area here at Margaret Larry, we're able to spread out. So this principal presentation is on Class Dojo and on the Margaret Larry Facebook page. We have teacher presentations on both Class Dojo and or Teams. And so on Friday, we're going to have kindergarten, first and second grade parents meet your child outside on the field around noon. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade will be meeting your child outside on the field around 12:15. We will have lunch between 12 and 1, and then students will return to the building at 1 o'clock. We've spread kids out all over the field. So in each of the areas, there will be a post with your child's teacher on it, and you can meet and greet the teacher around that area. If you have children in multiple grades, you can pick up your younger students first and then walk to greet the teacher in the other grades. That way you have a chance to put a face with a name and to greet the teacher. Once you've collected your children, you can sit wherever you're comfortable in order to eat. You can bring a lunch, or your student can get the free hot lunch and bring that out onto the field in order to have our lunch on the lawn. Coming back to our vision statement, we are a community of active, persistent learners. That's what we're working toward this year. We are so excited to be back in school, and we're so excited to have your children here at Margaret Larry. Thank you for all of your support and your flexibility. As we encounter issues, we will make changes, and we will always work to make things better. I appreciate all of our staff's hard work. I appreciate all of our parents' hard work. And I look forward to seeing you at lunch on the lawn and throughout the school year. Have a great afternoon.